I'm sorry I'm late. Do you believe it took me all that time to finish cutting up? Okay. I'm Cheryl Elgie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. And I attended a retreat a couple of weeks ago, or probably 3 weeks ago. And one of the stamps we used was this gorgeous one called Happiest Day. I was showing the girls at my full-day Christmas class the samples and the stamp set, and some of them hadn't even noticed it in the catalogue. So I thought rather than bring you Christmas cards, I've just about had enough of them. I thought I would bring you this one. No, I haven't had enough of them. I've just received the dies for my deer bundle. So because we got the deer stamp set, which was very generous of Miss Pam at the retreat. So then, of course, I had to buy the deer dies, and they only arrived yesterday, so I haven't had time to play with that again, but we might do a class with those. So just to show you the stamp set, and for the first card I'm just using a strip of, what did I do with it? It's a strip of this one, because I'm going to do the dragonflies. It's a 2-step, and I'm being very brave because you know how I feel about 2-step. So I'm going to pick up 2 of the colours, I always forget the name of that, Shy Shamrock and Berry Burst. And all I did was cut off a piece of this that had both colours in it, because they're the 2 colours that I wanted. Me and trying to decide quickly just doesn't work sometimes. I'm hopeless trying to make decisions, as most of you know. So I'm going to go ahead and score our 21 by, it's already scored, sorry, 21 by 14.9 centimetre base. Score that, so that's all nicely scored. And then I'm going to just put that underneath there. Then I'm going to work with the dragonflies. Just going to do the outlines in. Why did I close that? I want that open in a minute. In Memento. Just move that across so you can see, so I can see what you can see. I'm trying to see what I did, where I placed these. Just going to make sure that's stamping properly, and it is. But keep checking your hands when you're using this. Go there. Maybe like that. Push my work up a little bit so you can see. It's a bit low down for you. Have one in the middle, kind of. Try not to get it the same orientation. That one's going like that, so we probably want that one a little bit straighter. I'm being very brave here because most of you know I'm not really a fan of, well, I'm not very good at it. Not that I'm not a fan, but I have to work at it. 2-step stamping I'm talking about. Make that a little bit straighter. And we'll have this one going maybe there. Just trying to look and see. Don't want them all to sort of be the same. Maybe we'll do that one. Turning on his side. Might be a better angle. And we can do one like that. finish off with one there. While I've got this out, well, that's what I didn't do, but I can do it now. I need 3 for my other card. I'm going to attempt to do 3 tonight. 2 cards tonight. Did I actually put on my envelope for that one? Did I not put anything yet? Thought I did. I might just do 4, because then I'll have, I've got a bit of paper on there too. I need to flick that off. There's another bit of paper. I've got one. Surely I'd have a bit of paper in here, wouldn't I? Get rid of that. I always like to check my hands and check the ink pad once I'm finished with the memento. Why I did that so early was because, for my next card, was because when I did my first sample, like I'm doing this one, I used lemon lime twist for one of my colour choices, and it kind of went, I didn't know whether it was the black ink or what. I'll show you when I'm finished. Now, where did I put, because I'm trying to remember. So I had the little bit in, where did my bit of paper go? Thrown it out, but I haven't thrown it out. And yeah, which one was which? I haven't cleaned them, so the big wing was the Berry Burst. Hello, Maria. Hello, Susan. How are you, girls? So this is a little bit tricky because the wings go in perhaps the direction that you don't think they go. Let's push my card aside so I can see. Yeah, that's better. I'll push it up here for you. I'll try not to get my big head in the road. I might have to bring that down, sorry. Hopefully you can see. Just go for it, don't we? And maybe I should have stamped off. This is, I did different colours from my other one, so this is totally on the fly, this one. As you can see, I didn't ink that up properly, but I think once you get the card done, it's not that much of a big deal. But if I did this again, I would probably stamp the Berry Burst off, but as I said, on the fly, I am sure what I'm doing, but not the colours, because I thought I'd change the colours up a little bit. You can see I've missed there a little bit too, but it's a handmade card. It's not meant to be perfect. Now I've got ink somewhere on me or somewhere. Always the case with reds and dark pinks, isn't it? Getting ink everywhere. I just fell in love with this set once I'd used it. So then it was, when it arrived yesterday, then it was to try and think of things to do with it. Which is not ever very hard. All you've got to do is get your stamps, ink and paper out, and that just pretty much comes to you. Now I'm just trying to think. I might do the splatter in the Shy Shamrock, I think. Just check the hands again. I've got a bit of pink there, so I'm just going to not trust that that won't come off on me. And I'll clean those in a second because I need them for my next card. Now, same thing. This is such a pretty colour, and I thought these were pretty together as well. Probably could have had another go at that, but anyway, it is what it is. That's better. All so pretty together, aren't they? Really, that hold on to my ink pad because it's not. That's why it's not inking up properly. It's wobbling around everywhere. Checking if that's inked up properly, and I've got it on the edge. I'll have a line if I put it on the edge, won't I? Edge of my scratch paper I'm talking about, and I think I missed there. Oh, it's not too bad. I was having trouble seeing through that. Oh, I missed a couple up there, didn't I? Right, one more to go. Where are you? That one I missed a bit. I couldn't see that one. My eyes are not good. Anyway. Should not attempt things like this when your eyes aren't good, should you? Didn't really stamp off that one. Just clean those in case I need them again. This should, oh, I need to do some splatter bits. You were watching, were you, Susan? Stamp off, stamp in there just to give it a bit of texture. Oh, that's what did I stamp off? No. That's what I didn't do. I didn't grab out the embossing folder I wanted to use. I don't think this matters if I go over the... This might be overkill, but I don't care. It's my card and I'll do what I want to. There's a song that's sort of like that, isn't there? Not sure how it goes. I can't remember. Go in there. That just gives it a bit of texture. I might have a bit more up here. Won't you cover the whole card, woman? That'll do. Then I mustn't forget, I also put it through the embossing folder. The other one, I used the names. I can't remember names. So I think I might use another one this time. This was the Cute Crochet. I want to see what I can find it quickly. Should be able to. Violet. That one. Looking for all these back roughly, and I still won't know where anything is. Don't put any of your card back where you'll be looking for that woman. Okay, yeah, because I think this one will look really cute. I think that's probably, it looks fairly new, so I'm thinking that's another one that would look striking with this design too, I reckon. Somewhat straight. You gotta be careful when you do this. I did this with the other one, the one I just showed that I used before, and because it's shorter, it's not shorter, but it was short at the top, so it didn't happen today, but the other day I used it and it didn't emboss the bottom, and I thought, oh, that's a pain. It's because those Americans aren't the same size as us, that's the problem. So I can pop that away now. I'll just hold that up closer to the camera so you can see that. Put those away now. So I don't know if you can see that, but I thought that would be really cute with this stamp set. Let me see if you can see. Hi Sharon, how are you? I think that's really cute with that. So then with my piece of paper, she says, trying to remember what she did. I've got to cut that a bit. Oh, I don't have to. I can make it that thickness if I want to. It's just a bit thicker than my other one. If you're being really ikey, you could cut that in half because you don't have to. I just want a little strip of black down there. So easier for me if I cut the whole piece, but I don't need it. I don't need it that thick, so I'm just going to cut a bit of that off. I think I made that 2, and I was going to make that 2.5. Just remembered, 2.5, so that I've got about 1/2 centimetre sticking out. And I've got not much to hold on to. I like to. That is 2.5. What the heck? So I'll make it 2 then. Won't matter if it's too short. I'll just where's the 2 there? Oh, we'll just adjust it. Cut that off and throw that away, I think, and then I can just, that end was a bit frayed, so we might, not afraid, frayed, so we might just do that. I don't know if this is going, and this is, did I show you this already? This is the full of life paper, okay? So now I'm going to adhere that down. Let's work up here so you can see what I'm doing. So that I've only got a little bit of black showing. That's about right. I only want that the size of my card. So we'll just chop that off with my adhesive resistant scissors. I'm going to adhere that down there. Just let me make sure my base is the right colour, right size. And it is. Yes, and you could use less cardstock and cut it shorter, but I don't like to fiddle-faddle with sizes. And really, the little piece of cardstock you would use, And this is Stampin' Up, but it's old. We do have the multi packs of twine. You can see I'm still using my older twine. So I can use a foot of it. Tweezers. You could use your tweezers out of your embossing kit as well. But these ones are in my little caddy, so they're easier to grab. Just to hold it fairly firmly. Well, that doesn't really matter. You could go in the back and pull it tight if you wanted to, if that was going to work for you. So tie your knot or your bow. You could do a knot if you wanted to. I thought I might like a nice bow. Now if I can get my tweezers out, there we go. These are fairly new scissors, so they choppy that pretty easily. Now, next thing I want to do is die cut. Where did that go? Die cut a sentiment. I'm going to use Celebrate. So I'm going to run this through. This is going to be the black, and I know at least one lady has trouble using the adhesive strips. Now this is the Shy Shamrock. You get a multi-pack of glimmer paper, and this is the Shy Shamrock. So you probably can't, or you can't see what I'm doing because I'm not putting it at the camera. Just lift off the piece of paper. Get off my finger now. Has sticky on it. I like to always cut mine just a fraction less than the size, not heaps, but just a fraction, so that I hopefully don't get adhesive all over my machine. So I'm just gonna, this is where I've chopped a couple other leaves. Gosh, where are your words today, Cheryl? Words out of. So I'll just run those both through together, just like that. I'll be back. And oh shoot, would you believe I did it the wrong way round? You guys knew that, didn't you? Let me see what it's going to look like. But I've got the adhesive on the wrong bit now. Dear old me. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me see what it looks like. We might just cut another one out of black rather than wasting all of our... Yeah, I like that. Let's just cut another small one out of the black. So this is what happens when I'm rushing. So because I won't be able to, especially being glimmer, but I'm not going to throw that out. I'm going to keep that on. With something else I could fiddle with glue to get that on there, glue or, I don't know, something. I might be able to, I don't know. So anyway, I won't get it, I know I won't get it on here. Now, is this the right one now? Yeah, the way to tell, should have told myself that, it's the fatter one that you want it on, okay? So we've got to go through all of that process again. I'll show you from scratch how to do this now. So I measured that, it was, and I'm gonna, I measured it was 3.5. I'll just go Yeah, I might do that because, or a bit more. So, hang on. No, if I go, yeah, I think I was going to go a bit more. If I go 9, and then I do 8.5 for this. So what do I say? 3. So if we go almost 3. And then I do that 9, did I? Yeah, I did that 9, so we'll go a bit more than 8.5. It doesn't have to be exact, it's just I'm trying not to get my machine all stickied up. And I can't get that in there, so guess what? Throw it in there. So then, so I should have done before, it's got, well, the other one did have, it has got a, yeah, there we go. It's got a piece you can peel back. It doesn't matter which side this goes on, unless you've got marks on one side, which we don't. Move it up so people can see. And then this goes on this side, and my hands are all sticky. And nobody will know I made a mistake, except you guys. Okay, there we are. Got our Celebrate. Just going to put that away before I lose it. And I saw someone using the, you know, the die for Christmas. Someone was saying, that's a good tip, don't pull all of this off at the one time because it distorts it and you can't sort of match it up easily. So I did use that idea when I used this die before to do my practice card. And when you've got the sticky backing, it will just, see, that's what I mean, it's stretched the R out and distorted it. So just, it's not super important, but if you could just keep that in mind. So then we want just some glue. What do I do with my glue? Oh no, I want some. First I like to stick down my ribbon or twine. I like to stick it in place with tear and tape so that it's not going to move. And then we're just going to glue that on. I'm not going to do the inside. I didn't do the inside on my practice one either because it's dinner time. Everyone's getting dinner ready. And I was a bit late getting on. Sometimes you just got to take appointments when they come up. You haven't got much choice. So yeah, don't you move. Just keep it in one place till you're sure that's sticking, and then work out where you want it. About there, I think. I did have some black dimensionals. Where did they go? Gosh, honestly, things have just gone missing everywhere today. I don't know where I put them, but I do want some little ones and perhaps an edge. So let's just put this over here. Little ones best for this card. And just a little piece I want on the C. I don't want it poking out. I might cut it too small, but better than cutting it too big, hey? It does make nice DSP, doesn't it, Susan? I love it. So thanks, Pam, for making me buy this. But I won't be sorry. I do love it. Sometimes nice to have a stamp to play with that doesn't have a die. You can do whatever you. Now I'm not sure where I should put that. Thinking maybe there. Don't think it matters. And I think because these are, well, the Shy Shamrock is an in colour. I actually don't know what would be best, but I did use these on my other card. Kind of, maybe they need a bit more sparkle. I'm not sure. And you guys are all, you can work out what to put on your inside. I would probably just stamp another another dragonfly in there. But I won't hold you up too much longer. I'll just show you my other one that hasn't even got an inside either, because I had it put together and I had a friend call in, wanted to ask me yesterday, did I have a 100th birthday card, because one lady, a well-known lady in town, is turning 100 this month. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, I can just pull one out. So anyway, that's what you do for friends. So sorted her out as well. And yeah, so there's the two cards. Now I'm just wondering if we have time to do another card. Why not? I've got a white base. The only thing here is I'm probably going to be doing, well, I am going to be doing some fussy cutting, so you might not want to wait till I do that. Right, we'll see how we go. And then I'm going to use this marbled DSP again. Get my bin out the road so I can see what you guys can see. But I'm going to use my around the bend dies to cut just a piece out like so, but I do have a white circle in here that I'm going to stamp on. I'm just going to, yeah, that should be okay. I'm just going to run that through like that, with that like that on my DSP. Okay, I might just trying to decide which part of it's best. I'm not going to, I really like to see the gold, but you're not going to see much of it because I'm going to put a circle there. Oh well, let's just go for it. Don't procrastinate, just go for it. Just getting the little bits out of there with my die brush, the couple I missed. Before you just fell out. Oh, it's got sticky on the end of it. That can go away now before it gets lost. first away. This one got stuck onto there. I didn't put any adhesive on the edge of it, but with my other card, and I found that I needed to because it was lifting up at the edges. So just going to make sure that's secure too. Come over so that I've got, oh, I can't see. Come over so that I've got the same amount, hopefully, on all my edges. And these aren't poked out properly either. Can't get good help when you need it, can you? Ah, where's my pokey tool? Bit of luck, these I already had die cut. I was die cutting for doing another card, I guess. I'd forgotten I had them in here in my little container, so that was a win. I didn't have to die cut. I just love this stylish shapes die. Use it heaps. Even though you do have to poke all those out, I prefer the decorative one to the one with the stitching. But horses for courses, if you're doing a male orientated card, you probably need a one with the stitching. Now before I stick that on, I need to stamp my greeting. Did that in black, and I think that will be the best. Make sure it's stamping. You guys always test your stamps before you use them. Trying to get things off the road and getting them in the ink. Okay, let's just go for it. Give it a good press down. Oops, I was on the edge. Can she do it again? I'm doubtful. Might have to use one of the other ones. Yeah, that looks blurry like my eyes. Let me grab out another one that hasn't got the pretty edge, but it's gonna have to do. Got a bigger one, but I don't want a big one. Oh, hang on. I've got another one. At the same size. Yep. There, don't mess it up again. Had it on there, putting it up there so you guys could see, and then it was on the edge of my silicone mat, so it didn't stamp properly. That's better. Wasn't the fault of the stamp, it was the fault of the stamper trying to get it where you guys could see. Now even my baby wipers dried out because I've got the fan on. It started to cool down after I came out of the supermarket, and I was in here before and I was hot, so hence the fan went on. Now, what colours did I use? I think I used Cherry Cobbler and Melon Mambo. And I might do the opposite this time with my dragonflies. Oh, I want to also do some little textured bits. may as well start with, I'm going to flip the design this time to my last card. So I'm going to do what did I do last time? I did the big ones first. You know, I might do the small ones first, and I'm going to do those in Melon Mambo. I don't know if you can see, but I need to see. That's not too bad. That's better. Just got ink on my block. When you do that, if you go down again, sometimes you can rescue it. Maybe it didn't. We've got more than we need anyway, so as long as I don't mess this one up. I think perhaps I didn't ink that up properly, that edge. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll make the bigger wings cherry cobbler. Berry Burst's a favourite. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I'm not sure which is my favourite. Like what I was saying before, see how the lemon lime twist has gone, like it even looks yellow, which is not the colour of it, so I don't know why it's done that. Sometimes when you use pink and then you try and use greens, it does that, but I did stamp it a few times, so I don't know what its problem was. It was just being difficult. Can we see? You can just see. Let me try and go up a little bit. And then the camera's in my way. I was going to have these stamped and fussy cut out for you. It didn't quite work out that way. Oh, and I totally missed that one. It's because I'm not tapping properly. Why they're not stamping is because I'm not tapping properly. There, that should be better. Move that up. I'm probably going to like it the other way I did, I reckon. Better. The bigger ones in Melon Mambo. I know some of them are not perfect, but guess what? Now I'm going to put that down flat because I want to pop up my dragonflies. It didn't stick. Put that in the middle. Got my trusty scissors. These are pretty easy to fussy cut. So I hope you can bear with me while I do this. Our dinner's being prepared. Can hear someone in the kitchen making a noise. Sounds good. I didn't think he was going to feed me tonight. What's everyone having for dinner? Or have you had yours? Or are you having yours while you're watching? Nothing wrong with multitasking. And I don't mind a bit of fussy cutting. It's relaxing. Sometimes I like to do it in front of the TV, which I should have done last night actually. It was such a horrible hot night last night, I didn't feel like doing anything. It's a bit, I might use these too, I think. Just refresh my feed, see if anyone else is commenting. These are just so pretty. Oh, you had an omelette. Nothing wrong with eggs, is there? That was what I was thinking if he wasn't going to feed me. He's been to a Chuka, so he's probably had something else for lunch. I don't know. He didn't tell me. Probably had KFC. That's probably had. He took me there for an ultrasound about a month ago, and that's what we had to have for lunch. So what are you going to have? Oh, I want to go to KFC. I hate KFC, but I just went. Keep the peace. And the girl behind the counter probably thought, what an idiot. What did I order? What was it? A chicken something burger? Chicken, oh, I can't think what it's called because I never go in there. We haven't got one here. I don't care because I wouldn't go there anyway. And I said, but please tell me what's in it. Oh, a bistro burger, I think it was. Oh, lettuce and, which one's the better one out of these ones? Maybe this one. Chicken, lettuce and mayo. I thought, oh well, I can handle that. It was lunch. It filled the spot. I was fed. All good. And then we went to our friends to have a cuppa with them. They'd just come back from their trip around Australia, so that was nice. You can't see my scissoring, can you? I made that a bit wide. I am trying to hurry. Not that it takes very long, but you've got to have a bit of patience. Nearly there. And my base is thick white cardstock, so when I'm making a card myself, like not for a class, I don't tend to, and I use thick white, I don't tend to put an insert in the middle. If it's for a class and someone messes up, we've got to give them, that ruins their whole card, you've got to give them another whole card, so no one wants to wreck their card, so I don't typically do it when we're doing it in class. Now I'll put the worst one down the bottom. This one can go here because I was thinking, oh, they're not going to look good on this paper, but if I put them, don't want it there, if I put them kind of on the white, you can kind of see them, I think. Now they just all flew off. It's the thing with the white, it's thick and you can't, I'm just going to copy off my other one. I don't want the wings sticking over there though. Just put them where those ones are. And I'll show you the difference between using, that come off? No. Using the inks the different way round. I think I like my other one better. But this one's not too shabby either. I don't want them going the same way. And they are. How can I have that? Like that. There we go. I did do a bit of wink on the wings. Just a bit of sparkle. And on the other one I used some Berry Burst, but I think I might use some gold with this one because it's got gold there, but if I put the gems around the middle, let's see, what have I got in gold? Oh, I've got these ones. No. We could do more dragonflies. No, I don't. I think that might be dragonfly overkill. You can't see what I'm looking at. These dragonflies here. I think that might be dragonfly overkill. And butterfly overkill. There is some gold in one of these books. Must be the other one. And of course you could make your own, they're not gold enough. You could make your own paper. The gold ones there. What else have we got? There's some Christmas ones too that are gold, I reckon. Those ones there are what I used with my first card. I'll show you in a sec. What are they? Yeah, where are those gold sequins? I'll put that in there. Yeah, I know where they are. They're in my other little book that I can't find. So that settles that argument. I'm just going to put that in there so I can find it again, find the place again. And we're going to see if these will lift with this. And we'll go there, there, there. Maybe another big one. I don't want a big one there the same side, do I? Put that one. You would think it'd be easier on a circle, but having trouble. Maybe there. That'll do. That'll do. Take that out. Put that in there. And I'll show you the other one. What did I do on the inside? I fussy cut another dragonfly to put on the inside, and I stamped one on the outside, so I'll do the same thing, but love the edge die. It's called Around the Bend. You like the second one, Sharon, the Berry Burst one. I think that's the one that Susan liked as well. So we've got those two. So see, with those two I switch the colours around, so you could do that. I don't mind it. I was thinking I didn't really like that one, but I don't mind either of them. I'd be happy with either of them. So yeah, so, and there were these two as well. Yeah, I probably do like that. If the green had been true green, and I probably should have used Granny Apple, which would have toned in nicely. It might have shown up better, I think. Don't know why the lemon lime twist didn't show up. So there we go. So thanks, ladies, for joining me. And yeah, if you didn't join me, I'd be doing this all on my own. So please, if anyone is watching or watches later, if you could comment, leave me a comment and tell me what you thought. That would really make my day. So I'll be downloading the video and putting it over onto YouTube later on. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.